in school,
what you have to do, whatever assignment they give you, put it in your what? In your book, because that's an exercise. That is, remember, in your system, we use accumulative. Like, for example, we are going to say in history, we gave them at home 10 assignments. Then those 10 assignments, what we are going to do, we are going to give like, we say each was out of 10. Then we add up to what we have. People right now, I'm seeing a risk. We don't need questions right now. Other things you'll be inboxing me, I'll be answering. Let us allow the teacher to start. Okay, teacher, you have the floor. Thank you for being disciplined.
Thank you, Mr. Namudala. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Senior 1.
Good afternoon, teacher history.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Now,
Afternoon, teacher Ddamulira.
my name is Ddamulira.
Afternoon, teacher Ddamulira. Good afternoon, Mr. Ddamulira.
Afternoon.
Listening to
Good
the
afternoon.
So please, the teacher stop.
Okay, now, can you mute yourself, then the teacher starts?
Have you muted yourselves? Okay, thank you very much. I told you that this time we are going to continue with our lesson, and this time it is going to be types of families. On our board, we are already written the types of families. Types of families, have we written it? But before we can start, in our previous lesson, we studied about culture, values, and also ethnicity and tribes.
Yes, Shukran. Yes, your hand is up. What's the
We are
problem,
trying to
Shukran?
expand the family.
Teacher, I researched on ethnic and tribes are under ethnic groups. It's not ethnic groups that are under tribes.
Sorry. We shall explain that one later.
Later. But let us first start.
Let us first start. I want somebody to define for us the word family. Can you text?
Write your answers in the chat room.
The word family.
As we read them before. Hello, everyone, you write. What's the question?
What is a family?
What is a family? You write a family is, just be in the chat and you put there your answers.
What is a family? I'm not asking types of families. I'm asking what a family is, so that you can know whether you understood the previous lesson. A group of people. A family, someone is saying a family is a group of people related by blood, marriage, and adoption. A family is a group of people made of parents. Another is saying a family is a group of people who came from the same ancestor. That is very good.
I'm giving only 1 second. I'm giving only 2 seconds. Then we stop. We read their answers. Close the chat so that we read those ones we are having. Yeah, these are the answers we have, Mr. Ddamulira, from you girls. We are starting with who? Let me read for you as they see. Someone who is already, I have stopped. Can I get one person to read for us the response? You read the name of the person who has written the answer like that.
Namubiru
Firdaus, you read for us in the chat. Go in the chat and you start reading. You read the name of the person, her answer, and yeah.
The first person,
Bahia
Hamida, is a group of people related by blood, marriage, or adoption.
Yes, that's good.
Miriam, a group of people living together. Yes. Raihana Namugose, a family is the smallest unit in an area.
Yes.
Megan Thelma, family of people related by blood, marriage. Kauthar Idi, A family is a social group of people made up of parents, children, and relatives.
Yes.
Family is a social group made up of parents, children, or relatives. Judith, a family is a group.
I think that is enough. You can mute yourself now.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Fridaus.
That shows that you understood what a family is at that time. Now, I would like to go to the topic today. On our BB, we have types of what? Types of families. Yes. Can I have? Can you text the types of families?
I'm opening the chat room. I'm giving you only 30 seconds. You write there types of families. Let me open the chat. Yeah, the chat room is open, girls. Write there your answers. Types of families. Types of
but
families.
Please also in the class.
Types of families.
We also have some two people who are live in the lesson. Please, when we hear us asking them.
Yes, people, can you put there your answers? Types of families. Yeah. Let me see. Nuclear family. Yeah. Yeah, I'm giving only 30 seconds, then I close the chat room. Try to put there your answer. Try to put there your answer, girls. Yeah, we are going to close. We are going to close. Try to be fast. We are going to close the chat room so that we read. I get someone to read for us the answers which are there. Then
Still defining the family.
we are still defining. Okay, they are there.
And now can we go to?
Okay, you get someone, teacher.
And now you have Birungi, Patricia Kivumbi.
Namlondo Sarah said extended family. Esther Trina. Esther Trina foster family.
What? Foster family?
Foster.
Yes.
Family. Akidi Elizabeth, biological family.
Biological family?
Yes.
Another one?
Single parent.
Single parent family?
Yes.
If as we note down, even you can be writing in your books.
Foster biological.
Foster biological.
Achen and appeal foster biological family. Nicole Mugalia, joint family.
What?
Nicole Mugalia, joint family.
Joint?
Yes, joint.
People, can you mute yourself? People who have just joined, please, can you mute yourself and you make up our thank you, girls?
Thank you very much. Now, there is one which I have left out. There is one which I have left out. We have a childless family. Childless family. But you are going to put more emphasis on the following. You are going to put more emphasis on nuclear family, extended family, single parent family, and childless family. All of these are right. You can write all of them. List them down. Girls who are live here, you also have more here. Okay, some people are giving us some more, but you are going to put more emphasis, especially to nuclear family and extended family. Single family and yes, these three are going to be our focus. Childless family, we shall just define it. Can we now move to, I would like to, Mr. Ddamulira, help me. Let us first give the definition. They can give us the definition.
Okay.
Help me with the definition of a nuclear family.
Let me open up the chat. You write the nuclear family. The chat is where we post our answers. Hey, they are asking what's a nuclear family. Have you captured
A
this one?
nuclear family. Subhanallah,
People have just entered. Please, can you behave? People have just entered. Informed our classmates is quiet. Bridget, I want to remove you from my class. Bridget, I'm going to remove you from my class.
Another name for nuclear family is elementary family.
Yes, they are giving us answers here. People are giving us a nuclear family. People, you have only 10 seconds, then I will close for nuclear family. Then we see what answers you have written. Elsa, Elizabeth, Isabella, can you read for us the answers people have written there? Elsa, try to read in through your chat and we see what a nuclear family.
Alia Ankunda said that a nuclear family is a family that consists of mother, father, and their own children. Can you hear me?
Yes.
First pause a bit. Consists of a father, mother, and their biological
children. Yeah.
And their children.
Yes.
So
and
father and mother.
Yeah. And
yes,
Regina said that a nuclear family is a family made up of father, mother, and children.
Father and mother and
plus
children.
Their children.
Yes.
Then Purity, sorry, Duga Aisha said that a nuclear family is a group of people which consists of mother, father, and their biological children.
Family consisting of father,
mother, and their biological children.
That is okay?
Yes.
Another one more.
I think that's all, because all the answers are the same.
So we take it. We have seen two things. There must be a father and a mother. So I have a family where you have only a father and a mother, and the children, they produce themselves.
Yes.
The children, they produce themselves. So you don't have any other relative. So they have their children whom they produce. So can we write our definition as family? Parents.
Who is that who has not muted? So Naomi, mute yourself.
Can you now write this also? I think.
Should I share your
I'm going to put the work there, and you write the definitions which I wrote.
People mute yourself so that we make a good, have a good.
Which I've given you. Can you copy that definition? It refers to a family group which consists of all the parents and children. It is also a family that includes two married parents of opposite gender and their biological adopted children. I think the word adopted is misspelled.
That person making noise, I'm recording. Can you mute yourself?
So we are giving just 1 minute to copy it.
All right.
So the spelling of adopted is O, not B-A. It is adopted. The adopted children. So we have seen we have parents. In this second definition, we have a family that includes two married parents. What is important? Two married parents. They should be married. And of the married, of the opposite genders, a man and a woman. So for okay, I was explaining that in the second definition, it is a family unit that includes two people, two married parents of the opposite gender. That word is very important. You can underline it. Opposite gender. Here we're going to call marriage of same sex. Actually, it's very important. And the biological children whom they don't bear themselves, but they adopted them. So they should be living in the same residence. They should be living in the same what? Residence. So two married people, a woman and a man, living in the same residence, and they have their biological or adopted what? Adopted children. That is a nuclear family. I would like to have
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Your name?
My name is Mary.
Yes, please.
Some families, they are parents of two of the same gender. So what type of family is that called?
I just told you, here we don't consider it. We shall not consider it. That's why I put the second definition, opposite genders. For us, we are Africans. Okay? I don't expect you to have it. Don't stay in a room, two ladies, and you say you have a family. How will you produce children? Of course, you will not have biological children. Maybe you are going to adopt. But that one we disregard completely.
Yes, sister.
We would like to have an image.
Mixture.
To have an image, you are going to share the screen.
Yes, mixture.
Single of the nuclear family.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes. Your first class, your name.
Contact of
Ask the question as we look for the image. Some pictures here for you. Come. Hey, you are there. Now you can see the pictures which are depicting. I see a nuclear family. You see now this one here, where I put the cursor, a gentleman, his wife, and their child. We have now here the person who is seated in a sofa set, a gentleman, a wife, and their children. So we expect to have only two parents and people produce biologically, or at worst, they have adopted. Okay? Those are the images that we can have. We don't have something else. We can specifically say nuclear family in Africa. What we can have.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, your name?
My name is Najinda, my son Mulumba. If you're having your stepmother live with you plus your original father, is that also considered a nuclear family?
Yes, that's a nuclear family. A gentleman has got two wives. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. They produce, they don't have anybody else from the relatives. That's still and another thing which I have to note also, it can be nuclear, but big. Yeah, or big family, but someone could be having at least 20 children, biological in a home. That is still nuclear.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, please.
Yes, people ask one person. You ask.
Yes, please first raise your hands.
Teacher.
Please.
My name is Mirabel Louise.
Yes,
I wanted to
Louise.
ask which type of family is it when the children act as parents?
When what?
Children are acting as parents, when the children are the parents.
When the parents passed on?
Yeah, like when they have passed from, when the children are acting as the parents.
A childless family.
No, we shall come to that later, because when a parent dies or both parents die, the children are going to be shared.
Child-headed.
Are going to join the extended family.
Excuse me, teacher.
A parentless family.
Let us give you a video of a nuclear family.
Let us give you some
Excuse me.
here. Yes, any person is asking, you ask before we go.
Teacher, which type of family is this when the parents are not related, even the children are not related?
That we shall come to extended family.
Teacher, which family? When, like, for example,
Video. Can you listen to the video?
Just give us a chance and we play for you this video and you hear. Am I clear? Let us give it a chance. Listen to this video.
yes.
Can you hear the
Our
voice?
extended family. Children, we discussed about a family, adopted children, and
Okay, let us look at that video they are asking about.
Single.
Yeah, okay, let us put it there. Nuclear family. You see on YouTube, you can find there this material so that even it can help you to understand more. So we are trying to teach you how to get material, and you do.
You can even teach yourself these things.
Yeah,
you also get them from
nuclear family. I am looking for a
Family
shorter
minutes.
video, or one with this one is having. For me, this video of a nuclear family. Nuclear. Okay, and now let us look at Katuzanyika.
Nuclear.
Hello kids, how are you all? I hope that each and every one of you is doing good. Today, I have got a very interesting topic, which will tell you about your family. So, the name of our today's topic is My Family. Do you know that mother, father, and children make a family? Mother and father are called parents. Members of a family live together in a house. There are two types of families: small family and big family. So, what is a small family? A small family consists of parents and their children. It is also called a nuclear family. Now, what is a big family? A big family consists of grandparents, uncles, aunts, and their children. It is also called a joint family. The children of our uncles and aunts are our cousins. All the members of a family have a common surname. They care for each other and love each other. So, now let's have a recap. We learned a small family, which is also called a nuclear family, is the one in which parents and their children live together. And a big family, which is also called a joint family, is the one in which grandparents, uncles, aunts, and their children live together. Now, try to answer.
Now we've ended that video. I think it has given a very good picture of a nuclear family. Somebody was also asking the joint family. It has also been given. You have parents and grandparents coming together to have the family run together. Now, can we? I want somebody. Okay, you can open in the chat. Can you put for me the definition of extended family? Right, first write the extended family, then write the definition. Then try to type for me what you think is the definition of extended family. Having seen a nuclear family, now you can still define an extended family.
You have 30 seconds to put there your answers.
We shall have someone to read them for us.
We have 30 seconds to.
Then after the definitions, we shall give you some images and videos of extension. Are they writing?
Yeah, they are writing. People, can you try? I'm giving you only 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, Kamusime Kamprira Elizabeth, can you read it for us? Kamprira Kamusime Elizabeth.
Yes, teacher. Can you hear me, teacher?
Yes, you can hear Elizabeth.
Read, please.
Agarans faith. An extended family made up of grandparents and relatives.
Yes, please. Grandparents and relatives.
Asabawebwa Vivian. A family that consists of grandparents, parents, uncles.
Yes.
Then Karunji Daniela is a family that consists of parents, their children, and relatives. Elizabeth Auma. Extended family is a family of grandparents, uncles, aunts, and their children. Then Ajinda Maisun Mumumba is a family with mother, father, their children, and other members of the family.
Please, be census.
That. What you have heard, the word relatives has come several times. And is sees as being a parent, a father and a mother, and their biological children, but they also include the other relatives from other members. So the family becomes bigger. In short, the family becomes bigger. You have adopted children, you have relatives, could be nieces, could be nephews, could be grandfathers, could be uncles, could be aunties, could be everything. And that one is very common in East Africa. That's the commonest type of family. The nuclear family is more common in European countries and America. But here in Africa, most of our families are extended. You can take an example where I come from. It's very difficult to find in Africa that all the children that are found in family are biological. Okay. Now I want to open my work I prepared for you. Can we have this definition written down? I'm going to give you the work.
After your navy.
Can you mute yourself?
Rugambo.
Which answer are we writing?
First grade.
Wait, I'm going to give you some definition. I want you to write, which I prepared for you. Extended family, there was. Can you now write that the definition?
Excuse me, teacher. Excuse me, teacher.
Please.
Excuse me, teacher.
I'm hearing. You're not asking.
You are not talking.
So it refers to a family that includes several people, such as biological parents and their children, as well as in-laws, grandparents, aunties, uncles, and cousins. This family is very common in East Africa. That word must be there. I want it. In Africa, we normally live with our friends. So it's not easy to find in our homes that all the children are biological. We normally stay with their parents, grandparents, grandfathers, aunties, uncles. So our families are extended. Whether I like it or not, it's not easy to have a nuclear family in East Africa, except the people are very selfish. If you have finished writing it, we are going to give you some images and video. Then we move to causes of extended family. After writing that definition, you write causes of extended families. Are you getting there? Can we have the image? Is that image there? You can see the tubers is quite a number of them. Some of them are very bad. Are you not hearing? Yeah. We have children.
I can hear you now.
Now we have the fathers, we have the grandparents, have the grandchildren, have the children. So, and they are happy. That is an extended family. We are going to have a video. This one for Africa.
Excuse me, teacher, I have a question.
As you are watching, ask. We don't have enough time.
You said it's a type of family with parents and their children as well as their other relatives. What if there are no biological parents and their What if there are no biological parents and their children and their only relatives?
It is also still extension. That is extension. Maybe they were barren and they never produced. They brought in other people from other sides, from the sides of the relatives, and bring them. And they don't bring from one source. They can bring one from their uncle, another from the in-laws, all of them stay together. So that one is for Africa. The one which you are seeing now is for Africa. Can we now move? We are going to play video.
Excuse me, teacher.
Which is explaining the extended family.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, who is asking?
Teacher, what about a family with cousins and nephews?
With what? Anything beyond biological becomes extended.
Cousins and nephews.
Let me tell you one thing. An extended family can also be small, as long as, like we said, a nuclear family can also be big, provided that there are no people from other areas. Now, listen, now you can go to the video. Minutes.
Foster parents in the previous class. Today, I'm going to tell you some more things about a family. Parents and their children form an immediate family. An extended family includes grandparents, uncles, aunts, and cousins. In a joint family, members of the extended family live with each other. People living in nuclear families meet their extended family at picnics, holidays, weddings, birthday parties, and other special occasions. Family gatherings bring feelings of closeness, belonging, and respect between family members. Such get-togethers give us a chance to share our beliefs and ideas with each other. They are very important to form family bonds. Why are family bonds important, ma'am? A family plays many roles. It helps in molding our personality. It is the foundation of a human being. It helps children to know their culture and traditions. Strong family ties and bonds provide us with the love and security we need for a happy life. How does our family teach us to be good adults? Our family teaches us good manners, how to respect elders, and be polite and courteous with others. We learn to share work and responsibilities in the house from our family members. The adults of a family set examples, give instructions, and teach good values and discipline to the younger members. This helps the children to grow into well-groomed adults. Ma'am, was the family structure the same when you were a child? No, Priya. Many things have changed in the way the families live now. Earlier, in almost all nuclear families, the father was the only earning member. The mother looked after the house and took care of the children. The situation has changed now. Both parents go to work and do the household jobs together. They take the help of maids, servants, or creches to look after their children. In joint families, the grandparents or other family members take care of the children of working couples. Ma'am, who takes the major decisions in a family? In many nuclear families, the father alone takes the major family decisions, while in joint families, the eldest male is usually the decision maker. Nowadays, in some families, all elders take family decisions together. They also try to involve their grown-up children. This helps them to develop a healthy relationship with their elders. Children, the bell is ringing. It's time to go home. Pack your bags and get.
Thank you very much. Now you've seen the good thing with that video, it has been providing advantages. of an extended family. When we come to that part, I'm sure I'll be able to provide the answers for extended family. Can we now move to the causes? What is it that brings about the extension in families? I want the charts.
We have 30 seconds. Why do you think we have causes of the unextended family? Why do you think people mix up? What things causes that thing? So right there, why do you think your uncle is at your home? Why do you think now your grandmother is at your home?
And some of you are educated by people are not your biological fathers or mothers. There could be so many reasons. Why?
Yeah, you're right there. Your answers. We have 30 seconds, then we close so that we get someone to read for us. But people like to put your streams so that when I'm selecting, today I say Northerners, now I say Easterners, so that we can be balancing.
Okay, now we've closed. Can we?
I'm giving you 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Where Naima?
Well, Naima, you have a chance to read for us. You go in the chat room and you tell us what your friends have written. Even other people be passing through and you see what your friends have written.
Naima, where?
You note down what your friends have written.
Yes, go ahead. Where? Read the chat.
Teacher.
Yes, please.
Nagawa Aliyah.
I was asking you where. If where is not there, Kemigisa got treat, Edwan West. Kemigisa?
Yes,
read
teacher.
it.
Nagawa Aliyah.
Yes, teacher.
Just read it.
Yes, teacher.
Leave the names.
People give a chance for us. If you are with your parents and you are talking, you are with your parents and you are talking, please can
What
you
causes?
So,
what people to the extension in families?
Poverty.
I'm reading. Nagawa Aliyah. Someone has not muted.
You just read.
Nagawa Aliyah said they prefer.
Gertrude, you read for us. Gertrude, unmute yourself and talk now. Gertrude, Temigisa.
Yes, Nagawa Aliyah said death of parents. Then
first wait, they write it down, the first point they gave us.
You have death, another one is
K. Olga Emmeline said joblessness among relatives.
jobs, another one.
Shukran Naira Ntege said sometimes when parents fail to shape as relatives. Sometimes when parents fail to shape as relatives. Sometimes when parents fail to shape as relatives. I think she means as well.
Want to help. Go to the next one.
Shukra Mayanja. That's the same. Hanisha Kadu said over death of pain.
Yes. That's one we have. Another one.
Elsa Isabella said poverty.
Poverty. Another one.
Akidi. Akidi said no. Stacy senior one. Nagandya Najwa said internal conflict like aunt and son-in-law.
That one is an effect of the problem.
Then
another one.
We okay.
Akaba Franklin said due to boredom.
Boredom. Boredom. So they are bored and they go to their friends. Another one.
Ankunda and Yana Ruth said divorce.
It's okay.
Even divorce.
It's okay.
Yeah, one.
It's okay.
Divorce.
Then Karungi Daniela said adequate food in a family may attract other family members.
Then I've seen something. So thank you very much for those good contributions. It's important to know most of them. And now we move to. Can I open my work which I prepared and reconcile with your work and see?
Yes, teacher.
Excuse me, teacher, what was that?
Hard. Causes. We have love or need by some people to extend help for relatives or to relatives, death of someone among the relatives who is behind children who may need help, poverty among some relatives who seek help from other family members. Some parents may grow old and taken to the residence of their sons or daughters. If a family lives near an education institute or school, many children of their relatives may come to reside within this family. Let me explain this one. For example, it could be if you have a home around Nabisunsa Girls School, and supposing, assuming Nabisunsa is a day school, you could host very many relatives to come and sleep in that house to be able to access Nabisunsa Girls School. And that is very common. So is for a home which is near a hospital, normally people come and reside there to access the health facility. Availability of adequate food in a family may attract other relatives to come and live within them. Availability of adequate space, that is, if you have a big house, big land, may attract other relatives to come and live with such a family. Nature of the economy, for example, agricultural economies tend to have extended families as opposed to industrial economies. That's why in European countries, you find that their families are nuclear, and in Africa, because we are in agriculture, we are able to grow food. Therefore, we don't have any problem to support people. People will always come and we stay with them. Now the last one, rural societies tend to have, that was tend to have extended families as opposed to urban areas. Of course, in urban areas, they are most constrained by finance, because everything in town is for, you have to buy it. But in rural areas, even without money, you can live. So rural areas tend to have extended families as opposed to urban areas. If you visit towns, most of us will live nucleated because of the problems of the cities. So we can also add among these ones, days of we have this one, we have it, lack of jobs, I think it is embedded there. Poverty is embedded there. Boredom, you see how reservation, lack of a home, yes, homelessness. because of natural disasters can force some people to go and settle in other relatives' homes. For example, floods, you can have landslides, famine, and so many other natural disasters which can force people to go.
Teacher.
And this one is lack of a home, we can take it.
Excuse me,
not
teacher.
embedded in my notes. Yes, talk. What's
Excuse
your
me,
name?
teacher. Regina. Regina.
Regina, yes, please.
What of polygamy?
Polygamy.
Yes.
We said that even if a man has four wives, as long as they are no relatives, that is still nuclear.
Not when like
Yes.
he produces children but doesn't have where to take them. He produces children but doesn't have like a home or something to take care of them. Takes them to
That's
the grandparents' home.
That's the poverty we say. We take it, poverty. He has very many children, and he's poor, so he sends some of his brothers.
Excuse me, teacher. Teacher, I want to add on one more point. My point is whatever poor family planning.
Family planning.
Poor family planning.
What does it mean?
Excuse me, teacher. They're like too poor to afford.
Yes, you can take that one. Somebody that is going to plan their family, plan for their families, and they take it out way for them. And when they provide for them, they send some to their relatives. You can also write that one. The list cannot be exhausted. Are you through with copying those points there? So that we can move to something else. Look at the disadvantages.
No. Excuse me, teacher.
Yes. Violet. You are Violet.
Violet.
Yes, Violet.
The husband is the wife.
Violet, talk like a lady.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, we are going to close up that.
Excuse me. Teacher, I have another point. Excuse me, teacher.
Excuse me, teacher.
Excuse me, teacher.
Teacher, what
You
if
are
he
not
say?
talking, you are just asking.
Teacher, what
You
if he
ask-
say? Teacher, what if he say? What if he says that, okay, like some relatives at some point, like one, they can be domestic violence among relatives. So now one can decide to go to the other relative's home because they're running escaping from domestic violence. Is that another answer?
Domestic violence resulting in some people running to their relatives for shelter or for domestic violence.
Teacher, what if family neglect?
You neglect your people, then they go and stay there.
Yes, that is okay.
So what if you say diseases?
Only lead to death, and when someone dies, so you have cause of death. Neglect.
Okay.
We go to, can we now go to the chat room?
Excuse me.
Go to the chat room and
people, let us move to the next thing.
Go to the chat room and
let's go to the chat room and
disadvantages or challenges
disadvantages. As you finish up here, you try to copy before. We are looking at disadvantages of challenges. We are looking at disadvantages of extended family. Yeah, put there, we are giving you 30 seconds. Why do you think an extended family is not that good? Challenges, disadvantages.
Can you put in you are texting?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Excuse me, teacher. Teacher, I have one question. Back to types of families. Can dysfunctional families be considered a type of a family?
Dysfunctional?
Yes.
Dysfunctional? What is a dysfunctional family?
Teacher, like a family that has genetic diseases, untreated mental illnesses, it can also be considered part of an extended family.
Mental illnesses and what happens is it?
Teacher, I just think.
Dysfunctional. I will check for it and see whether it is one of the families that we need. I have not come across it.
Okay.
But what I know, mental illnesses lead to what we call a single family. Single parent family.
Okay, teacher.
Excuse me, teacher. Teacher, what if you say
we are now going to the texts. We have closed that one. We are because we going to move. We are going
to read.
Excuse me, what if you say foster families? Teacher. Excuse me, teacher.
Wait.
What if you say foster families?
How can we move to
teacher?
Teacher, what if you say foster family?
I want to see. Tahoe, patience, one knows.
I still don't understand.
Read it for us. It's challenges or disadvantages of extended family. Go ahead. Hurry up, we are limited by time.
Ataho, can you try to be fast?
Yeah, okay, teacher. Jealousy, lack of privacy in a home, expensive to provide basic needs, easy spread of diseases among family members, lack of space, inadequate facilities for family members, overspending, hard to manage. It may lead to conflicts among family members, incest among family members.
I'm not hearing. Slow down.
Incest among family members. It may lead to conflicts among family members. It leads to poverty, inadequate facilities for family members, easy spread of diseases among family members, jealousy, lack of accommodation, causes indiscipline in the family, not equal love given to children.
Yes.
Yeah. Theft.
Okay, you can end there. People might have good answers.
They have some good answers. But they have surpassed mine. We have discipline.
Because everyone was written there, and I can't thank you.
Thank you very much for that.
Just share what teacher.
Let me see what I let me and see. You can match.
Let us look at prepared for us.
Disadvantages.
Hey, you
Problems.
have bypassed the
I have
teachers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can. I have written. It puts strain on the savings and income of the head of the family. It may result in family conflicts due to many relatives from the different families. Limited food due to many family members in a home. Inadequate utilities such as water, electricity due to big family. Please add lack of privacy, add it there. Failure to provide for the family, I think I have it. Incest, that one is okay. It's there. Incest among the family members. Somebody, is there anybody, we need to explain incest? Where some people have sexual relationship with their relatives.
Like what happened in COVID, people.
Then conflicts among family members. I think we have it there.
Also hatred.
Hatred. How? That is conflict.
That is conflict.
Hatred breeds conflicts. In such fighting, infighting within a home.
Because now you are conflicting.
Poverty because of high expenditure. Poverty due to high expenditure. Due to high expenditure. The senior one Easterners are used to my handwriting. I think it's readable. Spread of diseases because of congestion. Add there. Spread of diseases due to congestion. Due to congestion. Now we are moving in a video because of the problems. Can we now? We are now moving to advantages of extended family. Advantage of extended family. We have them. Also add, it increases the bond. The other lady was explaining them. You remember in our video, it increases the bond among the relatives.
The chat is open. 30 seconds, you add the points which teachers not written. So that also will improve them.
Food production increases because they have supply.
Yes.
The number of people are many, and the number is big. So if you're a farmer, you have very many people who can work for you. The Uganda saying says, "Ababyokulya abalungi emirimo." It encourages the head of the family to work harder to sustain the family. So that one is a boost. If you have problems, you can be forced to work hard. The relatives from poor families get a chance to get education and medical services. Head of the family may get rewards from the Almighty God with charity and help extended the help extended to the relatives. You can add there. Also, you can add. Let me see from your charts. So you can. You are looking at the advantages. Of extended do you have anything that's different from the chart?
Aliyah Baiga, you read for us. Aliyah Baiga, read for us what they have given us advantages.
Enough food, drug for better consumption.
Relatives get to know each other very well.
We have given that
it
one.
leads to unity. It kills boredom, encouragement, enough labor. There is security, love between relatives. Chores are done faster because the number is big. Equal labor prevents loneliness. There is companionship. Can learn values and morals from grandparents. It's easy to help each other. Increases in family needs at home. Promotes togetherness.
What you have written about the grandfathers is what? Good morals. Yes.
Yeah, good values and morals.
Values and morals.
It eases work.
Children. It eases work. This you can add these ones already. Those ones which you have already. It eases. Remember when we were still young, for us we were 35 in the family. We dig a very big.
Excuse me, teacher.
But when it came to eating, but the good thing we had food. It eases work at home because of the big number. We can do something else. And now what you have there on the notes, can you add on what I put on the PP? These ones have been generated from you. So add them to what I have.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, please.
Teacher, in the chat, some people regarded children don't get equal love in challenges. Children don't get equal love, but at the same time, in advantages, some people are saying here, some things say children get equal love.
Yes, because some families where there is how can we call it? Where there is they don't love people equally. Yeah? Then there are some families where they love others equally. So not all families are the same. We have segregation in some families because now the mother will always want to be a bigger share to have biological children in total disregard of others who came to seek residence in her home. Can we go to advantages? Advantages of nuclear family. It's there. Advantages of nuclear family.
The chat room is open 30 seconds. You add on what the teacher has written.
After writing, then you add on.
You can write so that your friends can get answers, so that we have many answers.
Advantages of what I have was adequate food production. Yeah? You have adequate food due to a smaller family. Because these people are few, I think there will be enough food on the plate because there's no scrambling for food. That's what I meant. Adequate medical and education services. So because they are few, this man has only his biological children. He doesn't have extension. Therefore, he can adequately, we are assuming he can adequately provide for medical and education services. more savings to the family due to less expenditure, and then adequate utilities like water, electricity due to small family. That's what I have. I want to hear from your side also, because the teacher cannot be a monopoly of knowledge. We open the chat. Just to close it, and we see. Choose the. Let me get Put up your hands.
Anita.
Naba kiwi.
Nice.
Naba kiwi. Naba kiwi Habiba.
Children get bored.
Habiba, you have a chance. Go in the chat and read first.
Teacher, can you hear me?
Yes.
Joyce Nasaka. Excuse me, teacher. 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 Teacher.
Friend to read. You have to ask.
Excuse me, teacher. Teacher.
I want Habiba to talk. Nobody else.
Teacher. 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 Teacher.
I want only Habib. Others, if at all you have a question, first wait. You people, don't you hear? Now achieve it. Achieve if at all you are in the loud area, we are not going to allow you because I'm hearing some feedback from your side.
Mute in Angel.
Okay, let us get another person. It seems
Who can read for the chat?
Teacher Anita.
Anita. Anita. If you don't have anything
From Aisha.
Yes.
Teacher, can you hear me?
Yes.
From Aisha. There is privacy.
Don't read the names, just read the answers.
There is privacy.
Teacher is writing on the BB, privacy.
Children get equal shares. Less bills.
Less bills.
Diseases are not easily spread.
Less.
Enough basic needs.
Spread. Those cute answers just need their
Promote saving. Promote saving. Saving.
Saving.
It is cheap. It is cheap.
It is cheap.
It is easy to monitor your children.
Easy to monitor the children, so discipline. Discipline, easy to monitor. And we move to the disadvantages. We move to the disadvantages. disadvantage which now is starting of next time. Disadvantages of a nuclear family. How we have few opportunities for the children to acquire friends. Members of the family may not be bonded to other relatives because they are always in their enclave. Less food production due to less labor. Then you have few incidents of conflicts because most of the members are used to each other. That's why is each other, not to each other.
Teacher, how is that a disadvantage?
Yeah, no, we're talking about
few incidences of conflicts. Most of the members are used to is an advantage according to the way I see it. Because we mentioned in the disadvantages of the extended family that there are a lot of conflicts. But yet in the disadvantages of the nuclear family, they are few, which should be an advantage.
Few incidents of this one we should disregard. The last one we should disregard. I think was a slip of a pen. We don't write that one. Few incidents of conflict because of the members that with each other. You should go the other way on the advantages. Now we shall begin from there, but we want to have our video here,
the last video,
and then we shall begin from the disadvantages of a nuclear family.
Okay, let us look at the video as we conclude.
I want to give you an exercise. I'll give it to you on Friday.
Wasim, Rajat, and Megan are friends. They live on the same street. Just like you live with your family and I live with my family. Wasim, Rajat, and Megan live with their families. Our family gives us love and makes us feel safe. We care for each other. We eat together. We sleep in the same house. We are a family. Let us visit Wasim, Rajat, and Megan today and meet their families. Can you see this house with a red door? Wasim lives here. His father, his mother, and his brother live with him. This is a nuclear family. Rajat's house is the one with the blue door. In Rajat's house, we can see his father, his mother, his two sisters, and a baby brother. This is also the nuclear family. Wasim lives in a small nuclear family and Rajat lives in a large nuclear family. In a nuclear family, you live with father, mother, brothers, and sisters. Let's now visit Megan's house. There are so many people in Megan's house. Her grandfather tells them stories. Her grandmother makes treats to eat. Her father plays ball with them. Her mother helps them with lessons. Her brother is a small baby. Megan lives in a joint family. When you live in a joint family, you live with father, mother, grandfather, grandmother, and brothers and sisters. In some joint families, you may also find uncles and aunts and cousins. Father and mother are also called parents. A parent's father is grandfather. A parent's mother is grandmother. Grandfather and grandmother are also called grandparents. Children of aunts and uncles are called cousins. A cousin can be a boy or a girl. There are different types of family. You can see here pictures of different nuclear families. Some
are large nuclear families, and some are small nuclear families, and some may be single-parent families. In a single-parent family, one or more children live with either their mother or father. You can see here pictures of different joint families. Some joint families have only few members. Some joint families have many members. All good families are sharing and caring.
Thank you very much. That brings us to the end of this lesson. You have been such good girls. I wish you the best of today. Let us meet on Friday.
What question do you have?
Teacher, on advantages of nuclear families, can you say insecurity, like insecurity for widows?
Yes, because they are few, so they have few people to protect them. But we have also noted, remember that not all nuclear families are small.
Yes.
Some of them are. Okay, we meet again on Friday.
Okay, guys. People, questions are done. Lesson is done. Lesson is done. Lesson is done. Now I have some little questions, some little confession. First of all, people, I want to thank